back to my channel. My name is Bella and I'm a YouTuber based in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Okay, this is my first introduction on this channel. I'm so sorry that it took this long. Like, I know I was just like putting videos up, but if I did not do that, I feel like I would have kept procrastinating because there's so much I want to do with this channel, like more like lifestyle. I'll keep, doing my reaction videos, but like I really wanted to go more into like, daily life and like, all of that good stuff. So yeah, I was just putting out videos and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry because it's like, who is this person? She's just here like ranting to us, but who is she? So anyway, that's who I am. I'm Bella, and yeah, so I just got back from work and I was like, why not film how I got my PR story today? Let me tell you guys something actually. I just filmed that video after talking for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I just realized that it was not recording. Who is the enemy against this channel, against this video? No wahala. I'm going to do it all over again. I just hope I have the same energy that I had when I was telling you guys about it the first time. Okay, so the first question that everybody will ask, like, oh, why did you want to leave your country? And I really did not want to give the cliche answer of like, oh, if you're Nigerian, you know the cliche answer, but I just have to say it. But yeah, I mean, Nigeria is not doing very well right now. Even before now, even actually before things got this bad, I'd always wanted to leave the country. So yeah, even when I finished from school, I just knew that this wasn't somewhere that I would actually stay for like a better part of my life. So I knew that I had to leave. But let me tell you guys something. If you're a Christian, you understand what I'm saying. I did not just wake up and be like, ooh, I want to move to a new country all by myself.
You don't know anybody, your family's in Nigeria like by yourself. Like, what, are you crazy?
No, okay. God revealed to me, showed me things, and it's like, okay, because I knew I wanted to leave the country, but I thought it was maybe US. I didn't even know how it would happen. Like, I didn't know any of that thing. Canada was not somewhere that I wanted to live. I won't even lie, like Canada is not somewhere that I saw myself living at all. But I mean, God's plan is the best, right? So he showed it so clearly, and I knew that okay, this is a journey that I should embark on, right? So yeah, I embarked on this journey, and the first thing that I did obviously was to hand it over to God. Like, Father, you have shown me, you have shown me this thing, okay, well, let's do it together, let's collabo. And secondly, I told my parents, because I cannot just be like,
oh, mommy, daddy, I want to go to another country. They're like,
huh?
So yeah, I told my parents just so that they'll have it in mind, because obviously this thing takes a lot of resources, right? So I told my parents and they were like, okay, yeah, God will see us through. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a go ahead. Thirdly, and very importantly, you guys, I did my research. I mean, God showed me, but you have to do your due diligence, right? I had to do my research. I went on YouTube, on everywhere, and I found out about express entry. I liked the fact that you'd come here as a permanent resident, and I mean, obviously I thought about school too. But the thing about school, I just didn't think I had the mental capacity to come here as a student and also work and the whole stress. So this is me clapping my hands and giving thumbs up to every international student in this country, or in any country for that matter, because it's not easy. So you guys are doing amazing, and I wish you guys all the best, as in every way that you can come out on top as international students. I pray for that for you. So yeah, school, and apart from that, it was so expensive. Like, schooling here is so expensive. I didn't want to put my parents under that kind of pressure, so I was like, nope. Permanent residency seemed to be the next like great option, right? So yeah, I did more research. What do I need? How do I blah 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 blah, And let me mention this. A lot of Nigerians do not like to research. They just want to. That's why I feel like many people get scammed. Like, this is not the only reason why, but this is one of the reasons why I feel like a lot of people Nigerians get scammed, because it's like you don't want to do your due diligence of finding out the right information and doing research on how it affects you, because I think in life, not all one shoe doesn't fit everybody, okay? So that's why I feel like you have to do your research and find how it applies to you, to your situation, before you take like certain steps, right? This one, as an example, that express entry. I feel like a lot of Nigerians, because I've heard of, oh, this person was scammed, how many million. Ha. There are many people out there, so please protect your money by at least getting the right information. Okay, so yeah, and let me mention, I did it myself. I didn't use an agent. Okay, so yeah, I did my research. I went on YouTube and I found, I knew the things I had to do. I knew I had to write an exam, because obviously before I started this whole journey, I had to check my score. You express entry, and it's a points-based system. So many skilled workers are in a pool. We call it a pool, and what differentiates them is like points, the scores, right? Right now the scores are crazy. Okay, they are mad. Thanks, by the way. So yeah, I saw my score and I was like, girl, you gotta do better. Okay, that is not going to be enough to get you an invite. So I knew that I had to write an exam. So let me divert a little bit. An amazing aunt of mine was like, okay, let me pay for a consultant for you to tell you the best way to come to the country. And it was so tempting, because I wanted to, as a human, I wanted to hear, oh, the easiest way.
Do this, do that, you enter.
I did, but then I was like, that's how many dollars? I think it was like $100 for like consultation. I'm like, I can use $100 to do so many other things. So I told her, I was like, no, don't worry, auntie. I know what I have to do. I didn't want to do it because it involves writing an exam. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, I know what I have to do. So I told her to just hold on with her resources. Let me write this examination. So yeah, I wrote certificates. The something Institute of Insurance. I've forgotten the name, but it's CIIN. That's the abbreviation, right? CIIN, an insurance exam. And there are so many exams you could have written. This one is OBJ, so honestly, I'm like, OBJ. No one, I'll write OBJ because it was like easier, right? There's BCS, there's ACCA, and all of those certifications. So I chose the CIIN and I started preparing for it, right? I was still doing my NYC then. I got the textbooks, I registered, and I started reading. Like, the exam was for October 2021. Yeah, but I had started reading since like February, because I'm like, bruh, I'm not trying to spend extra money failing. Because the thing is, if you fail one, you'd have to write, I think you have to write that one again, or you have to write everything again. But basically, like, failing was not an option for me. Like, no. So I had to really like read and digest those textbooks. And let me tell you something funny. Before I registered for that exam, it was only 3 papers. So that was what motivated me, like 3 papers. Of course I can pass 3 papers. But when I registered, you guys tell me why they now made it 5 papers. Why? But what you have to do, what you have to do, right? The goal was in front of me. I'm like, So I wrote the exam. I studied. I met some amazing people that I'm still talking to today. That some are already in the country and some are coming like next year, like as permanent residents. Like, how amazing is that? So yeah, I prepared and I wrote that examination, and by the grace and the mercy of God, I passed. I passed my exam, and the next thing was to evaluate my degrees. Okay, so here's the thing. I had to do this certification first because, for this to open an express entry profile, you need to do your IELTS, you need to do your WES, right? And then IELTS and WES, and then work experience. So I didn't want to pay for my WES twice. So that was why I did not evaluate my university degree first. Because if I did that, then I'll have to pay another money for this certification that I did. So to evaluate both of them together to be sure that it's Canadian standard, and to also get extra points, because the point of this exam I wrote was for extra points, right? So yeah, I decided to wait. So when the insurance certification was ready, I now started my Uniben struggle. If you've gone to Uniben, you guys, and you've ever had to apply for transcripts, please just leave a comment below. If you've also gone to a Nigerian university and you've applied for transcripts and it went very smoothly without any here and there, please let me know in the comment section, because these people frustrated me. Like, it was like over 3 months, because I did what any normal person would do. I applied online as they said we should, and I expected my transcripts to be sent to West as at when due, you guys. But it wasn't, that wasn't the case. And then I was hearing about strike. Like, this is one thing that got me tired. Like, why can't a Nigeria do things as they ought to without having to bribe or use backyard to get the thing done? Like, that is just so frustrating. So yeah, I was there sitting down thinking that, oh, my transcript will be ready
in 1 month, 2 months. It's too bad. 2 months and a half.
Independent was just looking at me, and when I found out that my West that I paid for could also expire, the money I didn't want to pay to bribe somebody before, I had to pay it. I had to pay it, and upon all, my West still expired. It expired, and I was so pissed. I was so sad, because I'm like, I'm trying to save money. I'm not trying to waste money because my school cannot do what they're supposed to do. But anyway, you guys, I had to end up calling and using somebody to help me get my transcript sent. Now they sent my transcript. Where I said they've not received my transcript, I say, electronic transcript again? What is the problem? You guys, prayer was my friend though. Any little inconvenience, God, any little, God, my Father, trust now. And he came through for me as always. So yeah, I had to cry to my father, like, God, please, oh. So the lady sent it again, the school sent the thing again, and then they reached out for verification, and they verified, and my West was finally done. Yay, thank God. So after that, I now started doing my IELTS. But let me mention that even for my IELTS, I didn't wait till I was ready to write. I had started reading for my IELTS since I knew that I was going to write that exam. I started practicing, because for IELTS, practice will make perfect. Although I know some people are very smart, like they can register for IELTS next week and then they are already passing and getting 9 or 10. And I don't hype myself like that, okay? I knew that I didn't want to wait, because then it was like 83k, but where IELTS now is like over 200k. Hey God, is it over 200? That'd be over 100. I don't remember, but it's now so freaking expensive. So yeah, I did not want to waste my money, so I practiced. It's very easy to procrastinate, but just I don't know, like the thing I wanted to achieve, I knew that I had to do it in a particular period of time, because policies were changing. So I didn't want to be wasting time and wasting money doing and redoing. So by the grace and the mercy of God, I prepared for my IELTS. Oh, see me jumping. No, I'm sorry, let's go back system. To write your IELTS, you need your international passport, right? And my passport had expired. So now tell me why I paid for my passport. My passport wasn't out after 3 months. Like, in this journey, you just need patience. Like, you need a lot of patience, and you need to hold on to that goal. That's PR. You need to hold on to it, because a lot of things will just test you, and it's like whatever. But when you think of what you're going to get, you just have to tolerate a lot of things. Now, I paid for my passport to be obviously and all of that, but then you'll be hearing, oh, there's no booklet, oh, there is no this one. I went to immigration office so many times with my teeth. Oh, come next week, oh, it's not ready. God. Just thinking about it is getting me so annoyed. You guys, my passport, it got to a point I was like, fine, I'm not going to write my IELTS that year. That was 2022. Is it 2022? Yeah. 2022. It was like, I'm not going to write my IELTS that year. I was so like sad. But glory to God, around December, I got my passport and I registered for my IELTS. You know, IELTS can be very intimidating, because me, the one thing I never did was to undermine it. Because yeah, it's English, but that exam, you need to practice, because you need to understand how questions, because it's English, but it's not. They are really trying to test you a lot. So yeah, I practiced and I practiced and I practiced, and then my amazing sister took me to write my exam one very early in the morning. I'll leave a video because I kept that video because I was like, I'll take this video for when I get my PR and I'm going to make a video and I'm going to, you know, put the clip. And I mean, see where we are today. Thank you, God. So yeah, I went to write. They delayed us for 3 hours. Ah, my God. Delayed us, and I'm like, guys, like, I read, okay? I'm not trying to let what I read to leave my head. So please, let's start this examination, right? We wrote the exam. I did my speaking another day. You know, I practiced. You guys practice. And to God be the glory, I'm going to leave my IELTS results somewhere. I passed my IELTS in one go. I was too worried to go for remark because I'm like, if they do remark and you know my score doesn't change, I'm gonna get my money back. So that's why I just left the score the way it is. Although I missed 5 points, it was painful, shabble, whatever. So I missed 5 points. But yeah, so I wrote my IELTS and I passed. So now it was like, dun. It's time to create my express entry profile. I was like, oh my God, wow, like, wow. And I did. So anyway, I'm going to end this video here because I'm sure it's getting too long. I will film the next part when I have the opportunity to. I'd like to film it today, but I just feel like having filmed this particular one out like twice, there's not much energy and I don't want to like rush through what I'm saying, okay? So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I hope you like, subscribe and comment if you're on this journey to permanent residency in Canada or any other country for that matter, or if you have been on the journey to permanent residency and like maybe you're in Canada already. Even if you're an international student, you guys just let me know in the comment section, okay? And feel free to ask a question, okay, about the whole process. If I have an answer, I would share, okay? If I don't want to mislead anybody. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye.